Welcome to Hollywood Dirts, where we bring you the latest updates on global events and their impact on the world. Today, we turn our attention to Venezuela, where a controversial election has sparked significant debate and unrest, as the electoral authorities, controlled by Nicolas Maduro, announced he'd won a third term in office. Fireworks instantly crackled around Caracas. The city's soundscape was carefully curated, much like many aspects of this election. Despite the official results, the opposition immediately claimed they, not Maduro, had won. However, television screens across the country only showed jubilant crowds celebrating the president's victory. Maduro, who still has loyal supporters known as Chavistas, named after his mentor Hugo Chavez, faces skepticism about the true number of his followers. The election results have prompted demands for transparency. Both the international community and the opposition are pressing for an explanation of the numbers, especially since the opposition led in pre-election polls. 9 South American countries have called for a complete review of the results and an emergency meeting of the Organization of American States (OAS). As the city resumes its daily life, the government is under significant pressure to address these concerns. As an observer, I witnessed some undeniable irregularities. There were long queues at polling stations with only small groups allowed to enter at a time, raising suspicions of deliberate delays. At one station, after our BBC team arrived, 150 people were suddenly admitted. Some polling stations didn't open at all, leading to protests and clashes. Additionally, there were allegations that state workers, including police students, were instructed on how to vote. President Maduro's face adorned polling stations and streets, with incentives like free food parcels and transportation provided to rally attendees. Even before the election, questions about its fairness arose. Opposition candidates were banned, aides detained, and international election observers disinvited. Many Venezuelans overseas struggled to register to vote. These actions were seen as attempts to suppress the opposition vote. Despite leading in opinion polls, the opposition now alleges more specific fraud. They claim access to only 30% of printed receipts from electronic voting machines, potentially allowing for tampering. The government denies any wrongdoing, blaming foreign governments for intervention attempts. The opposition plans to challenge the results and demand proof of the government's numbers. Venezuela's future and its ability to rebuild matter globally. The country's vast oil reserves and its alliance with Russia, China, Cuba, and Iran make its stability significant. The opposition is poised to continue their fight. Stay tuned to Hollywood Dirts for more updates on this unfolding story and its implications for the world.